What's up, guys? James with That's Right Lawn Care. I hope y'all are having an awesome Tuesday. I just pulled up at the lake property. It is covered in leaves. I'm going to try a different approach this time. I'm going to try and blow. I noticed the neighbor had all his leaf blown into the lake, actually. So what I want to try and do here, not a lot of y'all have seen this property, so we're going to jump out and take a look at it. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to try to do. Hopefully the wind is in my favor today. Just looking at the trees, it looks like it's not going to be. So, but we're still going to give it a try. We'll try and blow all the leaves to the backyard. The front yard has all the trees in it. The backyard's pretty much wide open. So I'm going to try and blow all the leaves down into the backyard and then use the mower and the blower to try and push mulch pretty much like we did yesterday. If they get mulched up, that's fine, that's less to deal with, but I'm going to try and push them down towards the lake as much as possible. A lot of leaves get well, let's just take a look at it. All right, guys, so as you can see, and there's still a ton of leaves on the trees. For the most part, these are done, but you still got this one, they are just piling up. I had this thing really clean 2 weeks ago, and of course that was 2 weeks ago, and now they're dropping like crazy. They're covering the driveway, a ton of them over here. So what we're gonna try and do is blow all these, and luckily it's downhill, but anytime you deal with a lake, it seems like it just fights against you. So, well, take a look at all those leaves again. There's a ton of leaves. But I'm gonna try my hardest to push them down this way with the blower. And yeah, it's gonna be quite the task to do that, because I can already feel that wind blowing at me. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. But as you can see in the backyard, there is not a lot of trees on, there are really none on this property here. But then of course you got neighbors' trees that are dropping leaves. So we're gonna try our hardest to get them pushed at least down to here. That way I can start mulching that way. It is going to be a task, and this wind today is not in my favor. So to help me with this today, I think I'm going to bust out the rarely used EBZ 8500. Now this is the blower that has the hip throttle, which I'm not too crazy about, but it's really all they had whenever I went to get the blower. And of course it is racked up in the BPS 100 camouflage series by trailerracks.com. I haven't used this thing in a while. I'm gonna need to fuel it up, obviously. It is empty. Let's get it fueled up and get to work on these leaves. Ho ho ho. All right. So pretty much blown that entire part off. We're down here to the right in front of the house. Well, what I'm gonna do now is we're sitting here with 2.5, 3 foot piles of leaves. We'll grab the scag and try and just bulldoze. Look at the wind, just working against me here. Try and bulldoze that or plow it off the side of that driveway over there and start working my way down the side. But I'm gonna go ahead and swap blowers to the 7500 so that I can use the right hand trigger. This one doesn't have one. Look, my dog chewed through this. It's always something. All right, guys, we just got that one finished up, and man, it was quite the mess. But as y'all can see, I pushed all the leaves down through here. This was my point of entry to the backyard. And instead of trying to get them all down there and fighting that wind, I would have been here way too long. So I just went ahead and mulched them up. Went over them a couple of times, but turned out pretty good. Pretty good for what it was. For the amount of leaves I pushed down here, I'm happy with it. I'm definitely happy with it. But as you can see, until this house sells, she wants me here every couple of weeks to clean up the leaves. If it's not windy next time when I'm here, they're all getting pushed down to the lake. And that's what I would have preferred to do today. All right, guys, I wanted to go ahead and jump in the truck and conclude the video. The yard turned out nice, as y'all saw. All those leaves that I had to push down there, and of course the camera never does justice. You don't get a depth perception. You don't know how many leaves that was. It was quite a bit of leaves. But I got them all pushed down there. I got them all mulched up. Looks good. Card on file, charged it. We are good to go. But guys, before I tear out of here, I just wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. I probably won't be doing another video tomorrow because I think it's supposed to rain, And I'm going to enjoy a day off before Thanksgiving and a day of Thanksgiving. And we'll see how Friday goes. I might have to get out and work, maybe Saturday. We are actually taking a family vacation up to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge for Thanksgiving. We'll not be doing any recording. I'm going to spend some time with the family, take a little break. We may get back at it Friday. Who knows? We'll just have to see how everything goes. Possibly even Saturday, because I know I'm going to be getting a bunch of calls tomorrow saying, hey, can you come do this before Thanksgiving? And no, I'm not. Don't call me at the last minute. That's silly. You're silly. Stop being silly. But anyway, I'm just messing. I think pretty much everybody's taken care of to the most that they can be right now. And, you know, we're just going to get back at it after the holidays and try and wrap up some more of these leaf cleanups. And still got some fescue that's actually growing, even though we've already had a frost. Cut a yard yesterday that was about 6 inches, and had to cut it down to 4. So that 1/3 rule, don't forget about that, especially for your new grass, your newly planted fescue. You don't want to grow too tall. So guys, I went out this morning and I grabbed some stamps and I grabbed some ink cartridges for the printer, because this time of year I always send out at the end of the year Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Letter letting everybody know what's going to be going on next year, if we're going to have any changes, which in this case we're really not. Only thing different I'm going to be offering is full service in 12-month program and in a yearly upfront paid program. So if they want to add like mulch, if they're paying 12-month program and they want to add in the mulch, we can just stretch that out over 12 months. Or if they're doing aeration, or if they're doing hedge trimming, if they want to throw in like 4 hedge trimmings, we'll just break that down into a 12-month payment and mix it in with the grass and stuff like that. Just, you know, some people like to do that. I don't mind to do it. That's income year round. And especially, and I haven't had anybody want to pay up front yet, but if they do, they're saving 10%. If you can afford to take advantage of the savings, you might as well do it. But if you can't, that's understandable. You never know what's going to happen in the years to come. But if you got that money just sitting there, I'll take it. So guys, we're going to go ahead and conclude the video. I hope y'all had an awesome Tuesday. I'm going to get home. I'm done for the day. If you haven't yet, guys, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, ringing that bell. Shoot me a thumbs up or two, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Perfect.